Okay, here we go once more into the fold. Just getting set up. Just give me one moment here to get everything up now. Let's see what we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, good to have you here once again. My name is the Goon, and once again, tonight we are looking at Been Drowned. Good to have everyone here. Just give me a moment. There we go. Hello there, Renee. Good to have you here, too. Good to have everyone joining me tonight. You're okay starting here, young politician? Most of what's going on is going to be kind of recapped tonight because a few things happened earlier today that we can talk about. And we're just, once again, poking our good friend, Ben. Or whomever is active at the time, that is. Good to have you all here once more. I'm just getting everything set up proper here, so pardon me if I'm a little quiet just for a minute or two while I make sure everything is going on. See here. Got that, got that, got that. Let's see. Here we go. We've got approximately 5 minutes until 9. We're wondering if something is going to pop up here. Regarding Been Drowned. Emmett, did I see the fan art you made? Yes, I did. Here, let me just. I want this. Here, hang on. Yeah. Just we got a couple minutes here. That right there. That's going right up on the fridge. That's going right up on the fridge there, Emmett. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Jesus. You people are wonderful. You people are awesome. What the hell? Wait a minute, hang on. That's a problem right there, hang on. We're going to switch over to that. That's not what I wanted exactly. Nice try, though. Properties. We want that to be... Ezzy, you're fine, boo. That's lovely. That's not what I wanted. Hang on here. Where's screen capture? Display capture. Okay. Want that to be the other one. Nope, want that to be the other one. There we go. Okay.
Alright, hold on.
And we do that right there. Okay. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to get this all set up proper. There you go. There's the fan art that was sent the other night. Do I think we're going to see any activity from Ben tonight? He did say soon earlier today, so it's possible. Hey Goon, we're going to pretend to be Moon Children to get the email. Thought you'd like to know. Yeah, I heard about that already. Sam, everyone says hello.
Hello, everybody.
Sam says hello to everyone. And for those of you who haven't heard or don't follow my Twitter, she recently got her hair chopped super short, super cute, and dyed like hot pink. It looks goddamn amazing. All right.
Okay, so now all you gotta do is imagine a potato with Zarya's hair.
A potato with Zarya's hair. That's how she's describing herself now. Oh, Sammy. She is amazing. But yeah, not sure what we will be expecting tonight. We did hear a message of soon earlier, so we're going to do about an hour stream here while we try to. Hopefully, we'll get something about all this. Sorry, I'm just going to put the updater on here. We're going to start that about every 5 seconds. Maybe something will come out of this. We don't know. But once again, we are reaching out there, and if Ben can hear us, Ben, we're awake, we're watching you, and we're going to do this for about an hour. And if nothing comes of it, I don't know, maybe a little bit more of Dead by Daylight tonight. Another stream would be nice. Did I see the Triple C Discord? Yes, I did. I saw all the messages and everything. I was wondering if anyone else heard about that while we're here as well, regarding the footage from the parking lot behind my place. I didn't tell anyone, I didn't mention any of this because I didn't want anyone to panic, but that footage in particular, from the angle and everything, I can prove it with a camera later on if you guys want, but that's actually taken from my own patio. At first I was a little worried about that, but I didn't want to show too much because I didn't want anyone else to panic on it. But then I realized what must have happened. You see, my channel used to be, well, I was going to make an ARG myself, a creepy story kind of thing. And I originally posted footage to the channel from my patio. So I'm thinking that was one of those videos that I put up there. So there's no actual danger. Likely whoever this is just kind of ripped the video before I took all that down is all. From a while ago. So it's nothing to worry about. That was all just, that was, well, actually not just likely, it probably is. I just got to find the video itself of that in my, being taken from my, my patio. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we got another 2 minutes approximately until Ben is supposed to show up. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. I hope Ben knows that we are watching him and we're waiting for him too. Ben, Tyler, whoever wants to come out here. It is your forum tonight. It is your world and we are waiting for you. Hey Ryuk, hey everybody, it's good to have everyone here. Just trying to keep everything good here going on right now. Let's see, just checking Twitter, nothing up there yet. Still waiting for any signs of life. What do I think would happen if we send Link sending the Mask of Truth while using the Lens of Truth? You know what? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's one of those things I can't really predict it, you know. What if Ben were in this chat, asks a young politician? You know what? I don't know. He has been in this room before, and he does watch this stream, so he has heard us. He has said shit to us, and actually the YouTube account that was connected to the Ben Drowned ARG that was going on here has actually posted in here as well. He directly addressed me with just a couple of lines at the end of a night. So, ooh, excuse me. That's you know, just the way it goes there. Pretty interesting. I was also wondering if there's any way I can be help any more with the ARG. It seems like things are being dealt with. Hey, you know what? There only so much can be done. Only so much can be done, so all we can really do is wait and see what's going to come at us. We have been getting codes and stuff. If you go between the Skype and the Discord, of course, those are, of course, the two best places I can recommend a person going to look for information. Let's. So let's see what we got. You fucking jokester, are you proud of yourself? You get none. I'm always proud of myself. You would like 3 potato. Well, you know what? You can't have her because she's all mine. Nice try. Goon, even if you think you're not doing much, one of these people wants 3 of you there, Sammy. Well, I've already told them tough shit. I get the only one. Sam, everyone vies for your affections. What the hell are you talking about? Goon, even if you think you're not doing much, I think you're doing a lot just by streaming these. Hey, I'm doing everything I can. I'm not okay. I'm not going to put up the link to the Discord or anything. Just hang on here.
Yes.
I'm not putting up the link to the Discord in here and everything. That's not at my. I'm not really in the place to do something like that. Ask Renee, talk to her, or other. There's quite a few people that you can talk to, and they will be able to talk to. I'm glad that you think I'm trying to help here as much as I can. I really am trying to just shine some light on this. Let's see what we can find tonight. Okay, it is past 9, and we are now waiting. Let's see. We got nothing so far. No. Well, okay. I know, Lizard. I know that I'm doing everything I can here, and I know that you. We both know that, only so much can go on. Scarecrow, it's good to see you too. You have my affections. Everyone here has my affections. You're all so awesome. Goon, except in anime. I don't know what you're talking about there, Emmett. I think there's a word issue there. Excuse me. Ben, we got 20 people here. You guys can say, hey, Greth, it's good to have you. Lovely, 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 as always. Let's see what else. Has anything been going on with Camdrome? There has been no words from Camdrome lately. Still waiting. Still waiting. It's all we can really do. This stream tonight, I'm not expecting anything. This is more of a poke night to see if anything can come out of this. I'm paying attention to both the Discord and, of course, the Skype chat to see if there's anything coming out of anyone. So it's all good. You guys, one day everything will be anime. Well, we're living in a world where, half the world is setting itself on fire. And the other half is just kind of staring there like, damn, we're going to have to deal with the fallout of this. So it's already getting close to like Attack on Titan minus the fucking Titans, Team Murder Bear for life. Yes. Kevin Owens rules. Let's see what we got. Ben, I made you some art stuffs. Miss Shadowpaint, I loved your picture of Ben, by the way. That was absolutely fantastic. I'm going to see if I can find that in the Twitter here. Just give me a moment. Because I know it's in there. I just got to go back and find that picture. It's from a couple days ago. I think it might have happened during a stream as well, Yeah. Not that. My fucking Twitter stream, everything of mine has just gone goddamn nuts since the start of this whole thing with Camdrome and Nightmind giving me, the bump.
You like the attention. Don't lie.
I do like the attention. I'm not lying. Yeah, there we go. There's the Ben pick. That looks fucking cool. That's pretty fucking awesome. My cat is acting like a nutball right now. else we got here? I'm sorry, lots of. I'm trying to read everything at once here. Attack on Goon, Shinigeki no Goon. Yes. Do I have a central place? What do you mean a central place? I don't know what you mean by that. What happens in Camdrome stays in Camdrome. Sort of, but it tends to bleed out. Hi everybody, my name is BGK2 and I enjoy long walks on the beach and getting my bear poked. don't we all? I have no idea what that was. I was talking about the Zangief bear hybrid. Okay, if you've ever seen the pro wrestler Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen, might be a better way to. He is considered the wrestling world's murder bear. Here, let me just. That's what I was talking about. This fucking guy right here. He's amazing and he's awesome and he beats the living fuck out of people and he's hilarious to watch. Black Lagoon. My name is BGK Kai and I like long walks over short cliffs. Shut up, Kai. You guys are fucking goofs. Sign into the Goon children. Yeah, I'd laugh my ass off if that was up there. Oh my god. Long walks to catch Dratini. Oh, you people in your Pokemon Go. These people. Someone just mentioned in Pokemon Go. Oh. Leave Goon alone. It's his first time streaming. Casually looks over at his own tab. Yeah, not quite. We are all goofs. No danger, Devin. No danger, Devin. We are all Goonies. And Goonies never say die. Really glad to have everyone here again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty great just to have everyone here. I'm absolutely flattered and dumbfounded every time I open up this stream and people just start walking in. Emmett, shh. No, that would be telling. Waiting 6 years does things to a guy. Yeah, it does there, Devin. It really does. One of our local gyms is in front of a church. There was a local group, maybe 10, just standing there in front. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah. There was a. Yeah, sorry. Something happened earlier today. Just remind me. I went out and I was going to apply for a job, but apparently I have to set up online an interview for Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to be doing that. I've got what I got to send in for, like, sitting right next to me here. I couldn't set up while I was there, which was kind of weird, I thought. So I come home. I've got a white shirt, like nice tucked in button up shirt on, black pants, black what are they? They're not quite dress shoes. They're more like, almost like work boots, which was appropriate for this job. And I stopped by was at the store to pick up an onion because I was making this bitchin' ass curry from like a canned curry that costs $2 and it's goddamn delicious. And I'm checking out the onions. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good, so I'm just checking them and everything. And this kid, he's playing Pokemon Go on his mom's phone. And he just kind of stares up at me because at this point it's hot out, so I've like unbuttoned my shirt and I've got an undershirt on. And I've pulled the shirt out of my pants so it's like, hanging off the side a little bit. And the kid just kind of pokes me in the arm. I just kind of look at him and he asks, "Are you a Pokemon professor?" It was so cute. He was just adorable. God damn. So I said, "Yes, I am Professor Maple." You got a laugh out of that. I just thought it was the cutest goddamn thing ever. I'm just glad I can watch live for once instead of a recap. Usually the TV is controlled by my 5-year-old niece. Hey, not everyone can make these streams. This is kind of an awkward time for a lot of people there, Scarecrow. I mean, it's like, it's 9:10 where I am right now, and we're getting nothing from Ben so far. But I know other places, other people aren't able to get anything. They aren't able to get in. Okay, so from what I understand from reading the Discord, we actually do have a goal right now. Hang on a second. I'm just going to go back to recap it. Sorry, just messages from people. So yeah, there was a Q&A. Apparently, people got to talk with Tyler. This is according to Mugen Kagemaru. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, there was a Q&A earlier. The person they got to talk to was Tyler. And this page that we're on right now, the sign into, is actually integral to this whole game. The goal, from what I'm getting, is we have to get into this page. We have to get a username and password to help, whatever it may be, which can kill it. It, I am assuming, is Ben or whoever's in charge of all this sort of thing. And we're also able to, or sorry, by the rules, sorry, it has rules that it must go by in order to be it at, sorry, I'm just going to read this thing out. It's hard to convert while I'm reading. Rule 3, it has rules it must go by in order to be as it is. All creatures like it seem to. When we pass the wall, we will be greeted with its power for only a brief moment. In this time, we will have the chance to stop the game. We will be able to turn it off. If we can take this chance, we can stop it forever. So we do have a chance to stop Ben or whatever forces, you know. Yes, there is the note, of course, that in this process it will kill kill Tyler as well. But the way Tyler words it and phrases it and everything, it almost sounds like Tyler's accepting of that, seeing as he's been through these iterations again and again and again now. I mean, it's not the first time he's gone. So it's good to hear that, you know, we actually have a fucking goal that we're fully striving towards now, you know. Yeah. Just keeping our eyes open. Nothing yet. Yeah, I know this was a number of people's questions. I'm just going. I just went with the what's it called? Who posted it in the Discord is all. That's, you know. I know that other people ask those questions. You know, it's good to see that's going on. Just other things I kind of want to bring to people's attention. What happened to Camdrome? The Camdrome thing. Camdrome has gone inactive right now. Overrated TV. My guess is that when PAX 2016 comes around in mid to early September, it's probably going to go active again. I think that something is going on with that. I don't know what. I've tried poking it a few times recently, just asking about PAX, but I haven't gotten anything back from it. Hopefully something will come. Nothing has changed here tonight, but I am going to give it the standard hour that I like to do, simply because, you know, it gives the video a good number, and I'll give it a little recap if anything happened in it now. But at this time, nothing has happened, and we are still waiting. It might be, you know, a few more days that we have to do a bit of a stakeout thing like this again, so we'll see. But yeah, Camdrome is also inactive. If anyone is interested, there are some other games that you can look at. There's one right now that I've become a little interested in, as well as Suraim. That would be Roanshire. Give it a look. I believe it is one that I follow, so you should be able to find it through my channel as well. Interesting, about a city that was completely destroyed after a supposed rabies outbreak in the, I believe it was the early 80s, or yeah, the early to late 80s. You know, a city was razed to the complete ground because of a rabies outbreak, which makes no sense. But yeah, that's definitely something something that we can aim for. We're going to be sending emails to Ifrit masquerading as a real Moonchild and using testimonial RTF as evidence that we're real Moonchild. Well, maybe that'll work. Who knows? Maybe we can get Ifrit or someone else from the inside to send us something. I think it's going to be a little more complicated. What it will entail, I have no idea. But we will see. I already said that. I don't know what I said, but I must have already said it. I repeat myself a lot. I know there, Kai. But yeah. So we're just gonna keep watching this and talking about things going on here lately. Other ARGs maybe that are going on. Yeah. Okay, so Roanshire is one looking at. Jason is another one looking up at. Question from Emmett. How do you get involved with ARGs? I have a lot of trouble keeping up with all the information flying by and people already dealing with everything. Best things I would recommend, Emmett, would be to get on the Discord if possible. If you can get an invite from someone. So that's definitely, it's definitely a fun thing worth looking at. You can also go to reddit.com and just look up alternate reality games on there. There is a whole subreddit that does trace some of them. Just be careful where you jump in, where you're jumping on. There's also Unfiction. Unfiction is still kind of active, not crazy active, but still out there doing its thing. So that's another one looking at. Okay, so what other ones do we got here people are mentioning now? Who are we waiting for? Is it Canberra? We're waiting for Ben right there, Firebrand the Watcher. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm the Goon. Good to have you here. Nothing from Ben yet, so we got nothing. You're going to try to send an email to Matt. Any idea what to say? I have no idea what to send. Have I heard of the CHSS videos? Yes, I have been watching those. Those are really cool there, Sasha. I would love to do some talks about those sorts of things. T1. Yes, T1 from what I've heard is an interesting one as well, so that's one worth tagging. I believe that's also being watched by the Discord as well. What else we got here? Are you able to go into specifics about what happened and why you dropped Holoferns? You know, it's not even 4chan involved. It was the people involved with it. There are some people in 4chan that are good. There are some people in 4chan that are bad. Unfortunately, it got affiliated with some bad people. Didn't realize it. Our own lovely Kai got doxxed, and damage was done to her workplace. At which point, they pretty much fucking vanished off the face of the earth because there was a full fucking investigation going on by the FBI, from what I heard. I'm not sure what branch of it. I guess it'd be cybercrimes and such. I don't know how that works. But at that point, after seeing, they had surrounded themselves with people who were essentially, shitbags being shitbags, I stepped away because it got destructive, and it drove one person who did not deserve it in the slightest, to a high level of stress. It was just no more of that kind of. So yeah, if you want to keep track of ARGs in a kind of plebeian way, you could watch Nightmind. I wouldn't say it's a plebeian way at all. That's a good way to get informed. Nightmind does a fantastic job. His upload schedule is definitely better than my live streaming schedule. There is a kind of a dual video thing going on, but with me and Saraim from what we've been talking about, called Trailblazer, where we are going to be highlighting certain ARGs in the future. No idea what the time frame is, but it's one of those where we're just kind of sticking a big soon sign on top of. Yeah, I think I've got a message, it looks like. Got a message here. Mugen. Yeah, Mugen, I know your name there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Nightmind does a great job of condensing information, especially when there's a lot of it. I love his channel. He's absolutely fantastic. That one recently that came out, Knock Plus One, that is really goddamn cool. I want to start following that one a little bit more as well. So that's definitely something that I'm looking at. we're just still watching. Nothing going on here, unfortunately. Knock plus 10. Sorry, knock plus 1. That was my bad. Yeah, Marble Hornets was definitely the first thing that I brought in that, that he brought in that I thought was absolutely fantastic. I had been following that, series since high school, and it was amazingly done. My God, just, it's a shame that the group, collapsed and everything. But, it was absolutely phenomenal. It was a wild ride from beginning to start to finish. Yeah, well, Nightmind is a good place to get started sometimes for people. Like if you've never heard of certain things, and it just kind of gets, it's almost like a coincidental kind of thing, watching him and then hearing about things and getting involved. That's how it started with me there, Scoot. I mean, I had heard about and I had watched some of the stuff that happened with Camdrome, for example. I didn't hear at all that he had possibly become active again until Nightmind brought it to the forefront when he did his video. And it was actually quite interesting because that's how I got started in. The day after Nightmind made his video about Camdrome, my thing went in, and it was definitely a huge coincidence that I was able to get in on any of that whatsoever. It was fantastic, just great to have someone, just great to have a bit of a push there from someone. It was absolutely great. And now I've got all you lovely people following me and listening to me and watching my videos, and I'm so goddamn flattered it's not even funny, So we're just continuing to watch here and see if anything happens. There's nothing changing here. Yeah, Roanshire is definitely a fun one, Roanshire is fantastic. And yes, technically this Bend Round. No, it's nowhere near too late to join Roanshire Lizard. You can jump in at any point. Earlier mentioned how Ben has been in the chat. Do you remember what the YouTube channel is that he used? You know what? I'd have to look it up, but it was the official one that he had posted a couple of videos online through. Can I suggest? I can't remember the exact name, but I'd remember it if I saw it again. It was like a really weird name. It was really unique, and it was the official one that they used to upload things. I don't think it was Ben. I think it might have been Tyler who was talking to me at that point, though. Earlier mentioned, yeah, okay, we did that one. Can you suggest any good ARGs for beginners? Really, there's no. Goddamn. I'm really not sure. Yeah, that's what it's called. FJ6RT Missing. That was the channel that was in here. Yes, thank you very much, everyone. Sorry, I couldn't remember it off the top of my head, really. Would I suggest any ARGs for beginners? This really any ARG you want to jump into. Sometimes it's a little more difficult and daunting when you're at the beginning of something, and there's like this one here, for example, that has like 10 years of backstory or 6 years of backstory. A lot of it you can get caught up on by watching something like Nightmind, and then pretty much just jumping into the chat here and you can see them. Goon, if you haven't, you should totally watch the 3 local 58 videos. I don't know what those are. I would be interested in seeing them, maybe. Yeah. 9. Yes, MF Greth is right. 979 is an easy one to get into. You might also want to consider looking at Knock 10 and Roanshire. Those are some pretty good ones and pretty fun ones to watch as well. Plus, they've done a good job, especially Roanshire, with its just 2 videos so far. Have created an interesting feel and also an interesting code system that it's not super too difficult. Like other games that we've seen in the past on the channel here. So I would recommend any one of those, of course. Excuse me, jeez. There's so many fun games out there, really. And if you bring any to my attention or you email them to me, I would absolutely love to take a look. Local58.info. Sounds legit. Let's take a look. Wait, seriously, it goes straight to... Oh, okay, it goes straight to 3 videos called Local 58. Contingency, Local 58, you are on the fastest available route. Local 58 weather service by Chainsaw Suit Original. Okay, I'm not going to put these on because I don't want to get slapped in the butt with a cease and desist. Thank you very much, Scoot. I will definitely take a look at that. I wonder if Nightmind would enjoy this ARG. Maybe. Is the Roanshire Public... yes, it is the Roanshire Public Archives. Those are absolutely the ones you want to be looking at there, Sasha B. That's the 2 videos that they have up there. If you do get into the Discord, there is also a link, or sorry, there is also a channel on there you can talk to people, and where the person posting the videos actually comes in and has been talking to us a little bit. So it's always growing. It's always good here, you know. You know, maybe tonight won't foster, or sorry, won't have anything come of, you know, Ben, which is a rather unfortunate, of course. But it's nice to have just a night here where I can talk to everyone, and you know, foster a bit of a sense of community and growth here tonight. Here, hang on, let me just let me see if I can find him to begin with. Give me one moment. 1 second here. Here's the channel. I got it right here. I'm gonna stick it right into the thing here. I'll stick it right on the link there. Boom. There you go. There you go, young politician. Enjoy yourself. But yeah, it's just good to have a night here where I can kind of talk to everyone, I guess, and even if nothing comes out of Ben, it's good just to have everyone here and talk about what's going on. So it's very pleasant. Yes, Lizard, it's a very pleasant experience just to have everyone here. And I'm glad to have you all here. You're all wonderful people, you know. I seriously, the level of skill and the friendliness, you know, and the level of skill and just how quick and how fast so many of you guys are, you know, I'm astounded. Well, I'm not astounded. I feel dwarfed in my own abilities by how good you goddamn people are, you know. I feel like everyone else is like a genius, and I'm like the Ralph Wiggum of the group who just has a fucking camera out is all. But yeah, you guys are pretty awesome. Don't forget that. So we're just gonna keep on watching here, see if anything comes out. Nothing yet. I'm just I'm gonna mute that, but I'm gonna pop that up. Local 58 WCLV TV. Up next. End of broadcast day. 3 a.m. Well, that's just peachy keen, ain't it? Yeah, this concludes our broadcast day. I'm gonna have to watch this, I'm assuming, with sound on. There's something I'm missing here. You're good too, Goon. I can figure out a few little basic things. I can, you know, figure out a few little minor things, but it's, you know, I'm just doing my best to bring as much information as I can to you guys. Goon is the guy with the camera from Earthbound. I record the important shit. You know, but that's about all I really do. Yeah, nothing from Ben. It looks like there may not be a showing tonight, unfortunately, or maybe he's just shy. Maybe he's shy tonight. Is that what's up, Ben? Are you watching? You just don't want to say anything or whomever is out there. It doesn't even matter if we've heard something. Just anything would be interesting, you know. How do you get into the Discord? I've never heard of it since I'm still new to this stuff. Sasha, talk to Renee. She will be willing to send you. She may be willing. Yeah, she'll send you a link. Yep. Nothing is still happening. Did you hear about the emails? Did I try the email thing? I did send an email to a couple of people. Yeah, people have been playing with the source codes and the source files as well. So that's another thing to note there, young politician. There have been instances where people have played with the source code and some of the source file, the page files as well, and they found fragments of Ben's face, which I think is just, you know, that's kind of funny. And they would sporadically show up and then vanish, you know, just to be, you know, spooping on us, you know. 3 spooky 5 us, exactly. Sam hit it on the head. We don't know how this is going to come about when it comes to the finding out the email as well, but that is priority number 1. If we can get into this, then we can end the game. It could be also that we're playing the final chapter of this game, and maybe the puppet masters need a day or two in order to properly write out what the next chapter of this story is, sort of thing. So it's another thing definitely to look at. I'm just going to close that there. I just realized that's been open there for a while. But yeah, that's definitely something that is a possibility as well. I wouldn't recommend doing a hacking or anything like that. That's not the game. That's not the point of the game there, Emmett. That's not the point of the game. There's so many people here that been scared of spooping people. Yeah, I don't know. He had a couple of big moments where he would come out and talk and shit. You know, he wasn't very camera shy earlier when we were all goofing. You know, such spoopy. All the spoopies. Yep. I just sent an email offering a copy of the testimonials in exchange for access to the truth. Let's see if I get a response. I wouldn't hold out on that. The password reset email anything is in the sign. Yeah. Well, let's Renegade. Whoops. Renegade and Paragon at gmail.com. Why are you doing that? Why are you not working with me? Oh, it's because you're resetting, you son of a bitch. And Paragon at gmail.com. You never know. We have no records of that email address. Shocking. Yeah, the very on whether, yeah. It all depends on how much time the puppet master really needs to set everything up properly. You never really know. That buddy, one of the first things we tried. And I'm a fan of this. I've been in the bend around community since 2011, but I have never actually played in any ARGs. Hey, you know what? Not everybody can get into them. They can be a really acquired taste. The important thing to remember, though, is a lot of these games need patience. A lot of people think that they can force the game or force a hand of sorts from the puppet master or whoever's organizing it. Yeah, it's Take care of their shadowed thoughts. Have yourselves a very good night. I've been AFK. Any updates with Roanshire? Yes, MF Greth, there was a second video posted, and what was in it was the song Daisy Daisy being played on, what was it called? A very simple, I'm just going to say a digital format. It wasn't really, I don't think, important. But it also had a bunch of concealed numbers in it that translated into essentially the message about how they seized all possible firearms and weaponry from people before Phase 2 began. It doesn't sound like it was meant to be transmitted to the public. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I would absolutely keep an eye on Roanshire if anyone wants to look at another ARG that's active right now. It's pretty different, pretty fun. I like this shit. You guys are always so fun to have in here. You guys are always just lovely to talk to and listen to. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, excuse me. So our theory is holding water. It is so far, Greth. Theory about science and firearms. Yeah. It's a very interesting. It was weird to see this game come out of nowhere and just kind of be prodded along by a couple of people and then suddenly pick up with us. I'm really glad that it found its way onto the Discord. It's absolutely a great game. I would recommend everyone taking a look at least. Still nothing from Ben. And we are at the 46-minute mark, so that means there's about 15 more minutes before we conclude this for the evening. And then after this, we'll probably play ourselves a couple of rounds of Dead by Daylight. I'll just need a couple of minutes to, of course, set up the game and set up the client here and everything. But right now, we're just going to continue to watch and listen and see if anything comes along. Ben, come on, man. This is the time to strike if you're around. Or whoever is inside, if you've got anything to say you want us to know. Yeah, the Discord and the Skype are the two places really to be if you want to keep track of the Bend Around stuff. Everything seems to get posted to both. Everyone seems to work very well between the pair of them. Just play friendly no matter where you go. That's the number one thing I really want to, get everyone on the same page here. See what we got going on. Nothing, whole lot of nothing again. I have a new bottle of vodka. No drinking game to play until you show up, Ben. Sakura, that might be a good motivation for Ben to show up. You never know. What was that? Sorry, young politician, I missed your question. I just put the description on the video on Ben's channel. I think it's supposed to be Behemoth. That was the first word to show up. It's possible, there's a bunch of things that we're still not quite seeing here. Hopefully in this chapter, if it is the final chapter, and maybe it's not the final chapter, it just looks like one where the game could progress in an interesting direction. We're going to learn a little bit more about Ben, maybe the old man who had the cartridge to begin with, why he had the cartridge. That's a couple of things that I've heard from people that, may be going on this one, but there's no guarantees at this time. Yeah, last time Ben showed up, he waited until long after the video and really just decided to fuck with me. It's still just waiting for Ben with nothing going on. MS Shadow Paint's already drinking here. I got nothing right now. Sam's had herself just a single hard lemonade. Mike's.
I'm drinking to enjoy my drink.
Yes.
Not to get drunk.
She drinks to enjoy, not to get drunk, which is a good way to go about it.
Anyway.
Does anyone know what happened after the countdown ended? All I heard was that changed to the word then. Soon, I think, is another word that came up during it.
Yes.
The
But
ID Skype is adding on the Chan trolls. Yeah, don't take their voices always, of course. Well, take any advice or anything that you get from anyone in any of these really with a grain of salt. It's up to your own judgment to, believe what people are saying. Young politician, from the videos that we've seen, and the videos that are connected, I don't even know really to say what those videos are supposed to mean from that channel. Ifrit missing. I really can't say. I think that's supposed to indicate when Ifrit has died, and he has been resurrected in this game a couple of times. So yeah. There's a lot going on that we're not seeing. That's part of the thing with the game here, Money Chan. Holla holla, get dollar. Yeah. Politician, where's there been a number of ideas that we think it didn't pan out. Trial and error. Yeah, that's really the most important thing to remember here as well. Yeah, patience is one thing, not just with the game, but with other players and with yourself, because every guess, you got to consider this is a game that's open to anyone, and everyone can play it. And that means everyone can make their guesses, their theories, make their moves, do whatever they want. So hopefully, sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. Hopefully there's enough people sort of working on the same game all at once that a coherent answer is able to come out. It's kind of an interesting style, considering that's the point, to have as many people playing the game to the point where it can be solved is almost a mass thing. Yeah, there's always going to be wild guesses in every direction. Everyone can fuck up. Everyone does fuck up. And you gotta remember also that there's going to be people that are not going to be playing with the main group. I mean, we've seen at least one troll in this phase already who sent in what was it, the fourth day glitch, and it sort of led to this here where we're kind of waiting. So yeah, all we can really do is just keep watching and keep waiting, unfortunately. We don't have a whole lot of power to do anything until Ben decides it's time to do something, or whoever, the puppet master. Has anyone tried the Bomber Gang password? It's one of the only password things I recall in Majora's Mask. I think that would have been tried already. I'm not 100%. Someone else will have to confirm, because I haven't done it myself or seen anyone do it, but I would assume that would be one of those things where people have already taken a shot. I think the site broke. Before the countdown ended, almost all the text was scrambled, and the profile icons for all the members would load. I think this shows the site is down. Buddy, what actually happened there is we hit the fourth day glitch, or the fourth day glitch was sent in, and that's what jumbled essentially everything on the page and fucked everything up. So yeah, it's sort of happened there, unfortunately, that day. Yeah, we didn't know what was going to come of it. We all were talking about, hey, maybe we should really try to do this, but it really didn't work out very well, unfortunately. It sort of brought everything down to where we are right now. I think we were fortunate enough that Grath was willing to be the sacrifice and sent in the reset as well. So that is unfortunate. Okay, the bomber password was tried apparently. That's a shame, but at least hey, we know. The bomber kit password 15423 was needed to recover the testimonial file. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Nope, Grat's saying something. Actually, it worked out wonderfully. To my surprise. Well, we got a lot of it. Yeah, we did get a lot of info, you know, because of your, you know, sacrifice there, Grath. You really did a lot more than we expected. Stop the cycle by getting behind the curtain. Yeah, that's sort of what it looks like. That's sort of what it looks like this is going to be here. Glitched info is no longer valid. How is that good? Well, Renee, it did sort of jumble up a bunch of things and put out a couple extra messages on the page there, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. It's quite interesting. All we can do is watch. All we can do is wait. All we can do is see what is going to be next. The world has been reset. You lost a traitor. You lost your traitor, yeah. Probably wouldn't need to talk to him again. Reset or Song of Time. Well, we'll see when the time comes. Do you guys have someone in mind for infiltration? I think it's really going to be just whoever can get a hold of the proper information first will be whoever can get in, you know? If someone else gets it, I'm not going to say, hey, give it to me and I'll infiltrate. No, just play the game, you know? If I do get it, of course, I will do it on cam. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to, like, not share it with you people, obviously. Nah, no one blames Greth for anything. He's a wonderful guy. He's fantastic. People have been looking at the masks as well lately. Sending them in or using them might yield interesting results, but we're not sure what yet is the thing. M. What is M? There's plenty going on. Maybe sending the email as decided by the people on the Skype group. Okay, so yeah. Gotta remember though, if any of those people are listening and, you know, we're planning this out in the open at the same time, you know, they could just say no. This could end up being something completely different where you have to convince them to give it to us. Maybe something on the 4th day in the actual game will give us some clues. Or have people already tried this? I think we've already had situations where we've let it run down. Unfortunately, it leads to, well, like in Majora's Mask, I believe it leads to immediate death for everyone, sort of thing. So they end up resetting it. MF Girth. Do not let them bully you. If we ever need to call, keep that in mind. Yeah, and if anyone ever wants to message me or you know, you know, just yeah, you can either add me on Twitter, or of course you can follow me here on YouTube. You're more than welcome to, and we can continue to talk. If you want information or anything like that, I can pass on anything that I can. You know.
Okay. I'm trying to do a pumpkin.
Okay, Sammy's gonna turn into bed. And we are past the 1 hour mark, unfortunately, at this point. So we're probably going to have a moment where I'm going to stop the stream for about 5 minutes so I can get some water and such. And then we'll come back and we will do some Dead by Daylight. Everyone seemed to enjoy that the other night, so I'll come on and we'll do some fun on that. What? What up?
The sister has discovered they have Indigo League on Netflix, and she is now binge watching the first season of Pokemon.
Okay, that's very cute.
She's apparently thoroughly enjoying herself.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much else is going to happen here tonight. What a shame. Indeed. Yeah. Yes, Murder Goon will be returning tonight. Everyone says goodnight, by the way, there, Sammy.
Oh, good night, everyone. Sorry I forgot to say goodnight to you all. I'm the worst potato mom.
Potato Mom says goodnight to everyone here. So, yeah. It's a channel that Ben subscribed to. Yes, Skype slows down my computer. Night sound. The Skype group will destroy shit. Yeah, it's got about 100 people in it. I feel like I bug you too much on Twitter. No, you know what? Everyone is welcome to message me. You know, I honestly try to get back to everyone as much as I can, but I do get a lot of messages from people. Yeah, it's... There's quite a bit to keep watching. Yeah, our group might lag behind your Skype because a lot of people in. There's nothing wrong with having too many in it. But yeah, I love having people, I love having people message me. It's always lovely having you people to talk to. Let me give this maybe just a couple more minutes, at which point we are going to then stop for 5 minutes and then come back to Dead by Daylight. But yeah. The rogue strikes again. He emailed Matt offering the testimonials in exchange for the truth. Apparently it happened in my stream. Oh my god, seriously? Interesting. The stream is going to stop for about, I'm going to say 5 minutes, just so I can get a fresh stream up, and then we can come back and we'll play Dead by Daylight, like I said. So don't you guys, yeah, this is probably going to go on for another hour or so, so don't you guys worry. There's still more of the Goon tonight, it sounds like. I'm in a good mood. But yeah, I do think I'm going to cut this short right about here. And I was there for just hyping up the April Fool's reveal. Well, yeah, and it's good to see that we got not just new players but classic players here as well listening. It's so great to have so many people here, But yeah, we're going to be back in about 5 minutes here, folks. I want to thank everyone for joining me here tonight. I've had a lovely evening. If you decide to join me for Dead by Daylight, I will absolutely continue to talk with you all there. If not, we will see you next stream, next video, whenever it may be. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. I've loved having you all here. You're all fantastic, and it's too good. You're too good for me. I'm not good enough for you guys. I'm just trying to be a guy, showing shit off here. Thank you again. Love you all. And just remember, everyone, Goonies never say die.